Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to this fantastic dinosaur deck tech Jund dinos focusing on Haunting Voyage. It's been about a year or longer since I've done something that involves this. I don't think I got this to go off the last time. Hopefully that's going to happen whenever I do play this list. It might be tonight or the following night, a few nights from now. But we choose a creature type. Of course, it's going to be Dino, not human for Huntmaster. Return up to 2 creatures of that type, which might be enough power just to get the job done. It could be 2 Regisaur Alphas, Regisaur and a Shifting. You could get back that Topiary Stomper, and then you get a basic land as well. So some stuff with enter the battlefield effects is definitely worth consideration. If we foretell it and then we cast it for 5 and 2 black, though, we get all dinos. Pretty good. If it doesn't make sense maybe to play Huntmaster or Marauding on turn 2, maybe the opponent is likely going to kill them with various removal. We could just foretell this for 2 of any color. Set up down the line, they never know what's going to happen. And boom, all those dinos come back. Of course, there could be graveyard hate. Unfortunately, stuff for Grease Fang and Torrential Gear Hulk cheating things out of the graveyard, but for the most part I would imagine we get to do the thing we're hoping to do at least once, and that's the game plan. I think there is enough ramp now. Haunting Voyage requiring 2 black, that could be a little bit rough. At the moment there is the Swamp, the Phyrexian one, which is quite nice. Then we've got Zayatora's Proving Ground, 2 Overgrown Tombs for a total of 6 with the lands. Then there's also 2 Chromatic Lanterns. I just have 2 different versions because I opened this and I didn't want to spend a rare wild card. And then the Celestis. So 3 there, plus 6, 9 in total. We'll see. All I need to see is Zayatora's Overgrown Tomb or one of these artifacts, and then I can use Topiary Stomper to grab that Swamp as the second source of black. We would only be playing Haunting Voyage later on in the game anyways, so I think there's maybe enough time to find it. But definitely it could be tweaked a little bit. I could go to all 4 copies of Zayatora's Proving Ground just to see that second source of black a little bit easier. Otherwise, the game plan is pretty much the same. I've jammed in Angrath. I always thought it was Angarth, but Angrath to Flame Change. 3 black and red, plus 1. Each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life. So even if they don't have any cards to discard, they still lose the life, which is lovely stuff. -3, we can gain control of a creature. That's pretty helpful. -8, each opponent loses life equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. I have heard there is a fantastic animation if we ever do get to that ultimate, but I've just always wanted to use this. Not that I would normally use this in this variation, but it's just good. Whittle away, make the opponent lose some life, gain control of a creature. All around, it is not going to be dead. You'll always be doing something, and it's just fantastic art right there, I think. Grook, Cursed Huntman, well, we're in black, and there is also a very good interaction. I must highlight the 0. You create 2 black and green wolves. When they die, you put a loyalty counter on each Grook you control. This would be the only one, but they would both die to Marauding Raptor. So we do 0, but really, Grook goes to 7. And then the next turn coming around, we ultimate. We get an emblem that gives everything +3/+3 and trample. That's gotta be pretty decent, I think. It's worth a shot. I might just try it out regularly. If we need to take out a creature, of course, we -3, destroy a creature, draw a card, which is quite fantastic. So a little bit of removal with this. We've got removal with, where is he? Domri, Anarch of Bolas. Not a whole lot. Angrath could kind of be removal if we steal a creature that has a mana value 3 or less. That is sacrifice, but it's temporarily. The opponent loses a creature, we gain a creature. So it's pretty light on the interaction, but of course I want to jam as many dinos as possible for this Haunting Voyage. If I want more, if it makes sense to do so, I've got 2 more in the sideboard. Maybe I only need 2. Maybe I could have 3 in total, something like that. But I just want to see the thing pretty often, or just have the potential to see it pretty often. Oh, that's good stuff. Otherwise, with the sideboard, Rending Volley, blue stuff, white stuff, pretty self-explanatory. Culling Ritual, that is the sweeper of sweepers. If you're in these colors, destroying each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. That could be painful against... well, what isn't it painful against? Blood Tithe Harvester and Reflection of Kiki Jiki. I think after it flips, you still might not be able to destroy it, because I think it counts as the front-facing enchantment that has a mana value of 3. But you would take out the Goblin token, the Blood tokens, the Treasure tokens. Yeah, mono-white humans, mono-red aggro, Boros Convoke, potentially. You're destroying 6 permanents, maybe 7, depending on all the tokens they've made. And then you have, well, hey, if you destroy 7 non-land permanents, that is enough black for Haunting Voyage right there. Even if you destroy 6, you take out a bunch of stuff, you pay Haunting Voyage, you haven't foretold it, but then you also get 2 dinos back. No, it does the trick against a lot of stuff. Again, non-land permanents, artifacts, enchantments. Pretty nice catch-all. Back to nature, if the enchantments are big and many. 5-color Fires of Invention, yes please. Tranquil Throwback, again, going to stuff with enter the battlefield effects, like Topiary Stomper. I play it, maybe they use removal, maybe I use it to block, and then I return it once again with Haunting Voyage. Hopefully having a source of green to pay for Tranquil Throwback's ability. But yeah, more coverage for artifacts, enchantments, graveyards. Of course, we wouldn't exile our own because, well, that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. But otherwise, I think a lot of great potential, a lot of great bodies, some new faces that I think are going to be pretty sweet, pretty darn fantastic. Like I said, not sure when I'll play it, but stay tuned because it's going to be a good one. All right, see you next time. Take a bite out of that like button if you haven't already. Peace.